6A7 Pastoral Programs 2 by Adam Nugent Rosenberger. 6A70100 Merit Award Program Instructional Personnel School-Based Administrative. Section 1012-225 Established Merit Award Program is an opportunity for a school district charter school to receive state funding implementing performance pay plan to reward high-performance instructional school-based administrative personnel in accordance with authorized statute. This rule sets forth the requirements, implementation, provisions required in Section 1012-225-4 of Florida State statutes. The calculation of average teacher salary for each district. Calculation of average teacher salary for each of the school districts will be performed by the department no later than June 1st of each year. The calculation is based on salary information district classwork as defined in Section 1012-012A Florida State statutes reported in February. Student is the staff membership survey, Survey 3. Procedure of the reviewing school district charter school merit award program. The October 1st each of the year of the following school year, each of the school district charter school seeking to participate in merit award shall submit to the Commissioner of Education a plan of distribution performance bonuses in an amount that equals no less than 5%, no more than 10% of the district average teacher salary. Higher performance employees of the district. The plan must comply with the Section 1012-225 for state statutes. The evidence and documentation of all the following. The plan includes instructional personnel with the exception of substitute teachers as defined in 1012-012-AD and the Florida State Statute school-based and administrative section 1012-013C. Each district charter school must include all such employees with requiring to apply. The participation must not include hiring an employee due to his or her qualification for any other bonus or award. Final calculation of the bonus awards included student performance competition student performance component with the weighted not less than 60% of the calculation is based on the performance student assigned with the instructional staff members of the classroom of each of the administrative schools. The documentation of the student performance component must include the description as the following. 1. Whether the awards are provided by the eligible individual instructional teams and instructional teams included with the description of such a team that meets the requirement of the paragraph of the rules. Instructional staff that be evaluated and performance students who are within the staff members' academic sphere of responsibility. Personnel who team the teaching co-teaching may be considered an instructional team. The method will result in determination of student proficiency, student gains and learning both applicable for all personnel assessed. 3. The assessment of the test with the result used to determine the component of each staff measure. Such assessment must be taken the following in accordance with Section 1012-225, 1012-2251, Florida State Statute. Statewide standardized testing, subject matter grades measured to the statewide assessment program, national standards, national state district determination testing, measuring state content, curriculum framework, course description of the content areas greater than level taught. The end of the course examination utilized by the district purpose must be based on state content standard or curriculum framework, course direction of the content assigned with the grade level taught in order to measure students' understanding the mastery of the entire component or the grade groupings subject in any of the year in which the district participates in the program. Statewide standardization, College Board advancement placing examination, international baccalaureate examination, advanced international certification education examinations resulting in national industry recognized, national industry certification recognized by the agency. Workforce Innovation. All safety satisfies the requirements of the rule respective of the grade grouping subjects assessed with the examination assessment of the district must offer the student assessment that's described in the section in order to participate in the merit award program. The final calculation of bonuses and awards and professional component the weighted is not more than 40% of the calculation of appraisal of the instrument method assessment of the professional practices component with the used and in documentation must reflect in the methods assessment the percent performance in each of the criteria listed in Section 1012-225-3E Florida State Statute. The plan distribution award results in the balance between the awards primarily based upon the student's proficiency, award primarily based upon students' growth and learning of the high performance employees who are employed in the Florida Public School on September 1st of the following school year. The procedures that will be informed include staff members of the plan, how to qualify the awarded, include the district charter school requirements, the attendance bonus to be awarded to the merit award bonus, the recipient's written assurance that the superintendent chief executive officer of school that plan has been negotiated. The provision in Section 1012-225, 447, 403 is applicable and has been adopted at the district school. 3. Reporting formats of district charter school documentation compliance of October 1st of each of the participation schools. District chapter shall submit a verification supporting documentation district charter school implemented and improved during the previous year in the compliance in Section 1012-225 Florida State statutes. The district will report an amount of the merit award program awarded for each individual district through the September student and the staff membership of the Survey 5. The district report the total amount awarded and the bonus reminder that remitted to the department through the regular financial reporting system. The district provided with the commissioner percentage of the merit award recipient who received the bonus was primarily bonus on the student performance gains and learning and or both. The ruling authority is 1012-225, 1012 2251, and Florida State laws 1012-225, Florida State History News as in November 20th, 2007. Supervision and Administrative is Rulemaking Authority 106062, Florida State Law implemented 106006, 10600605, 10600606. Florida State History News of March 26, 1966, amended in April 11, 1970, April 1997 through republicated in December 5, 1974, and in July 28, 1981. June 28, 1983, formerly 6A745, transferred to the FP 10505. 6A70701, instructional material policies. The policy procedure of the state student adoption and materials and prescription of the policy procedure Florida instructional material adoption 2000 incorporated the reference of specification instructional materials of 2012 adopted for the social study. These instructional materials prescribed in rules 2010 social studies specifications of 2011-2012 Florida State adoption of the instructional materials. Florida Rules or Gateway Reference ASAP number the reference 0245. They hereby incorporated the reference of the documentation may be found in the Florida Department of Education /BI/instruction mat or contracting to Department of Education 325 West Gainey Street, room 424, Tallahassee, Florida 32399. Publishers manufacture instructional materials following the forms shall be submitted to instructional materials publisher manufacturer proposing instructional materials adoption hereby incorporated the reference to become effective in December 29th, 2011. The form may be found in the Florida.org BI instructional materials contacting the Department of Education 325 West Gainey Street, room 424, Tallahassee, Florida 32999. Form IMI, the Florida Instructional Materials Adoption Publisher Questionnaire. Form IM2, Correlation Florida Department of Education Instructional Material Correlation. Form IM3, State Florida Instructional Material Bid List and Intent to Bid. IM4, IB, Florida Department of Education Contact Period 2001 0x 2000 something. IM5, State of Florida Instructional Material Bid Signature Sheet. The acknowledgement of the publisher 2001 through 2010 through 2000 whatever. Instructional materials adoption, instructional material publisher registration, online bid process. Manufacturing standard specification of textbooks, MSST. Revised edition of the minimum standard specification, physical construction, and instructional materials of the manufacturing standard specification for textbooks. Developed a National Association of State Textbook Administrators, NASET, or NASTA, are hereby incorporated the reference of rules that are available through Advisory Commission Textbook Specifications 2, Armadan Drive, Suite 1B, Palm Coast, Florida 323172612. Manufacturing Standard Specification Textbooks, MSST, T09 revised Education Official Minimum Standard Specification Physical Construction Instructional Materials, MSST, developed a National Association of State Textbook Administrators, hereby incorporated a reference of full rules and available for the Advisory Commission of Textbook Specifications 2 Armadan Drive, Suite 1B, Palm Coast, Florida 323172612, as in Form B, State of Florida Statement of the Publisher submitting book for adoption, Form M, State Publisher submitting electronic media for adoption, and are hereby incorporated the reference becoming the effective December 29, 2001. These may be assessed with contacting Department of Education 325 West Gainey Street 3, room 424, Tallahassee, Florida 32399. State Instructional Materials Review, School District Reviewers, Affidavit State Instructional Materials Review, the IM8 shall be completed in instructional material review. The form is thereby incorporated a reference to become the effective December 29, 2011. May be found on the Florida Department or BI Instructional Material contacting the Department of Education 325 West Gainey Street, room 424, Tallahassee 32399. Instructional material policy. Both instructional materials reviewers, district reviewers shall utilize the online instruction evaluation materials submitted in the evaluation instrument, Florida Rules Gateway reference number ASAP number to the reference of the 0619. The IME I-01 Instructional Material Review Evaluation Instrument is hereby incorporated. The reference to the rules become effective December 29, 2010. May be found in Florida.org BI Instructional Material. Contact the Department of Education, 325 West Gainey Street, room 440, 424 for Tallahassee, Florida 32399. Rulemaking authority is 100102, 1006, 34-1, Florida State Law, implicated 1006-29, 1006-30, 1006-31, 1006-32, 1006-33, 1006-34, 1006-36, 1006-38, Florida History News, December 29, 2011. Substituted editions of instructional materials repealed. Rulemaking authority 229-053-1, 233-16-3, Florida State Law, implicated 233, 25-3, 6, 8, and 9 for history numbers news as in October 30th, 1978, and 6, 8, 7, and 7, 1, 1 as in July 29th, 1992, repealed in December 20th, 2011. Local instructional improvement. Each school district shall develop and implement a local instructional improvement system consistent with Florida Department of Education minimum standards, June 30th, 2014. The district local improvement systems minimum standards, December 2011, incorporated. The reference may be obtained by the department of the website at florida.org, ARRALISMS, ASAP. To determine the progress of the district making toward its minimum standards, determine the compliance with minimum standards, section 1006-281 will be required to report the department. An annual basis, the department will notify the district due date of the report no later than 60 days. Prior to the date of the report, beginning the official year 2014-2015, the department shall review the minimum standards needed for the revision at least every 3 years. Rulemaking Authority 1006-281, Florida State Law, implemented 1006-281, History News, December 22nd, 2011. Local improvement structure, official minimum manufacturing standard specifications, tool textbooks. Rulemaking Authority 229-053-1, Florida State Law, implemented 233-14-1E, 233-225, Florida State Law, April 8, 1968, amended in October 31st, 1971, repromulgated in December 5th, 1974, formerly 6A 776, repealed on December 20th, 2011. The Acts of the State-Funded Electronic Library Resource Accelerated Secondary Students Florida Public Secondary School enrolled pursuant to Section 1007-27-1 Florida State Law shall have access to state-funded electronic library resources licensed at the Florida Colleges State University College Center of the Library Automation and Florida Center of the Library Automation. Each public secondary shall designate a member of its staff to the authorized administrator for the purpose of providing across the state and fundamental electronic resources. In order to access the electronic resources, students shall provide information required on the form of the ELO1 eligibility verification 2011 authorized administrative at their school's form. ELO1 is at floridarules.org /gateway/reference ASAP number to reference 00219. In incorporated reference of this rule, the form is accessed at the Florida Library Access Pass of the Accelerated Secondary Student FLA Pass website, flapass.org. The authorized administrator at each of the school collectible eligibility verification forms with the student input and the required information in the Florida Pass program webpage retaining the FLA Pass, Florida webpage retaining the pass of the physical pursuant to the Florida School District records retaining policy. Schools should collect and update information every school year utilizing the Form Florida Pass website. Rulemaking Authority is 1001-02, 1007-27-1, Florida State Law, implemented 1007-27-1, Florida State History Law. News is in June 21st, 2011. Rebinding and rehabilitation of books has been repealed by the Rulemaking Authority at 233-39, Florida State Law, implemented in 233-39, Florida State Law. History News of February 20th, 1964, and April 8th, 1968, October 31st, 1974, repromulgated in December 5th, 1974, formerly 68780, amended in July 29, 1992, repealed in November 26, 2008. Educational improvement projects. The provision established for the administrative educational improvement grant is provided in section 22959. Educational improvement proposals may be submitted by the school district, two or more school districts, individual schools, or two or more schools. Each proposal shall be submitted to the department through the district school board. Project proposal considering the founding shall develop consistent. The district school board advisory committee shall address one or more of the following. School management improvement, district school advisory committee, improvement school volunteers, any other of education which would improve this closer relationship between the school and the community. The three, they shall be given the proposal that best demonstrates the evidence of needed potential improvement appropriate to the project, emphasis, adequacy, approach, evaluation, and involvement of the community in project utilization, existing results. Each project amendment that approve the funding of the section 22959 shall be appointed with the commissioner. Commissioner shall appoint the community to the membership, including the appropriate and assisting in the review of the evaluation proposal. The appropriate route of funding of the commissioner is designated may be negotiated proposal sponsor the amount of the funding required for the content of any proposed project better than meeting the requirements of the intent of the law. 6A7096 educational improvement projects. District approval, financial, official contracting, accounting procedures shall apply to the funding received expending of the expenditures for all the project costs shall be limited to direct operating expensive activities directly related to the objective of the projects may include the salaries, benefits of employees who rendered the services between the normal contract period. Such salaries, benefits shall not exceed 50% of the total funds approved for one of the projects of $1,500 per project, whichever is earlier. Each project has funded such contain the provision, submission, evaluation upon completion of the project form, instructions necessary to carry out the program for the followers: the ESE2 educational improvement project statement intent ESE form 023 FY proposals improvement projects SEE 024 educational improvement project final evaluation report. These forms instructions are incorporated in reference to the rules. Copies of the forms instructions may be obtained by the Administrative Information Service Accountability Division of Public Schools, Department of Education, Florida, Education Center, Tallahassee, Florida 32399. Rulemaking Authority 12053 1B 129053 1 22959 1 Florida State Law 2959 Florida State Law History News of October 30th 1978 November 18th 1984 and 6A796. Challenge and Grant Program for the site for the gifted. The purpose of the Challenge Grant Program for the gifted shall encourage public schools to implement explanatory programs challenge the gifted students as provided in Section 1011-75-2 the Florida State History or Florida State Statutes. Commissioner of the copyright the consult with the association or organization concerned with the education, gifted, and administrative of the program such association or organization shall enlist Florida Association Gifted and Florida Federation Council of Exceptional Children. Annual Commissioner shall invite the District School Board to submit a program proposal consistent with requirements section 1011-75-3. The proposal shall judge the following. The proposed program will improve the quality of existing programs. The program will initiate a model demonstrating the program. The programs will be expanded to student participation in existing programs. Each project shall be provided in section 1011-75-3D that contains the provisions. Submission of the evaluation program shall meet the requirements of the law. Each project funding that shall contain the provisions submission evaluation program shall meet the requirements of the law. Rulemaking Authority is 1011-75-2, the Florida State Law, 1011-75, Florida State History News of January 6, 1983, and in May 3rd, 1983, and 6A7999. Purpose of School Food Services Rulemaking Authority 228-195-2, 229-153-1, Florida State Law 228-195-229, 053-2I, Florida State History News, April 1973, promulgated in December 5, 1974, apparently formerly 6A740 Amendment, May 3rd, 1998, transfer the FP 1000-001. Objectives of the School Food Service Program Rulemaking Authority is 228-195-2, 229-053-1, Law, Florida State Law, 228-195, Florida State History News, as in March 22nd, 1966, April 11th, 1970, April 1997, promulgated in December 5th, 1974, and in June 28th, 1983, formerly 6A741, transferred to FP 1004. 12. Responsibility of School Service Program. Authority 1006-062, Florida State Law 1006-06, 1006-0605, 1006-0606, Florida State History News, March 26, 1966, April 17, 1972, April 19, 1973, October 20, 1973, June 17, 1974, December 5th, republicated in December 5th, 1974, amended in May 4th, 1996, October 18th, 1977, December 11th, 1979, January 7th, 1981, July 28, 1981, September 23rd, 1981, June 28, 1983, October 15th, 1984, July 10th, 1985, formerly 6A 742, amended in May 3rd, 1988, May 16th, 1990, June 30th, 1992, formerly 6A 7042, amended in October 11th, 1989, January 25th, 2000, formerly 6A 7042, transferred to FP 1003. Special Program 6A 2. Special Programs 2.